and welcome. Right, it looks like my volume's a little bit quiet. Let's stick a bit of boost on. Yeah, I have to check it every single time now because it's strange. One time it goes into the red and it crackles my voice, and then another time it's absolutely fine, or it's a little bit quiet. You would not think a system could be the microphone is in exactly the same place. Now I'm starting doing the first episode on this. Obviously, still awaiting comments, so I'm not necessarily going to post this. I thought I'd set the harvester going, but we do need to change the configuration of this back to the 8-tonner. I quite like this. It's quite versatile. I did put the back link on. I thought, I'm not going to start the camera just for that one thing. I'll just tell everybody next time that it's 500. So okay, repair already. Customize. We want the extension. Yeah. Also change the colour. As you can see, it's all doing that horrible scudding every single time. Well, it's weird, it's not every single time, and it's not on all maps. It is on the Giants maps. Yeah, so whatever they've done, it's a little bit weird. Alright, so we've got 3 small rice fields. So this is ready for like that. I did make a couple of changes. I brought the pea harvester up, that's across the road. Now we do need to do some water. Now I'm sort of trusting in the sales because really this isn't good enough. It really isn't. I mean, it's not got a front 3-point link. We can't even put a front box on or anything. We can only do dragged, trailed things, which is a bit. Now the other thing is we do want to stick some fuel in, which I believe is here. We can get it cheap, can't we? But I don't know if we can actually. We'll do that. Yeah, we do. We're going to like literally stick 1,000 litres in to begin with. Yeah, it's not going to last terribly long, but that's not really the point. Let's grab some water and set the greenhouses and mushroom thing going. Yes, we have got tasks to do already. I would like to go into animals. I have tried the water buffaloes. I'd like to try normal. There's only really at present one animal enclosure that's reasonable enough for you to actually use, unless you were to like put 1 million in at the start of the game. I mean, we sort of did that, but we did it for another reason. I'd like to do this going forwards. Specialisation. I don't know how much. Oh, not very much at all. Okay. We probably have got to activate these as well, I would say. So we shall have a look. Hopefully that's not in the way. It's in the middle. Well, nearly in the middle. It's certainly not at the end. Let's just see, is the worker going to like moan and say, oh, you're in my way? Yes, I'm trusting that we're going to be alright. It's got some real character, and that's what I thought. I mean, I know I've trimmed it a little, but I think you've got to. I've got to be honest. Having been on this, the farmyard eye chat, and also I've learned something in editing. I noticed what we're going to do is it should let me delete this, and I should show you what I know. So you might have been caught up. Oh, you might have been cleverer than me. Oh, you are blocked. Oh, do you know? Seriously. Calm down. Do you know? Seriously. Oh, my life. How could you possibly be blocked by that? It's crazy, dude. Right, anyway, we've moved. And now I'm going to have to move it specially, aren't I? Because you're not going to get to it. Right, anyway, we've got things to do. It's just like you have. I do love the effects on that little harvester. Yeah, I know we sort of got the rice. You could say, well, that's a specialisation. You could, but I'd like to sort of do a big specialisation because those things are so expensive, and there's no other way on a start from scratch you're ever going to do it other than at the beginning, because they at present don't show up in the stores. I've not seen one of those other than the lima and fertilizer. That does appear in the sales quite frequently, but the others, never seen it, not even once. So there's a reason for that. They've been missed so far on purpose. So yeah, I'm leaving that alone. Yes, now then, let's go back and do what we were going to do. Yes, now if you were going to sell this, because if you look closely, I never noticed this. Now also, this too has a drop down. Oh, okay. It has a little tiny bubble, and yet it... Oh, I bet it's because it's selected. It is as well. Oh, okay. I haven't noticed anything special at all. Yeah, but it is whatever's selected, right? Okay, that's really... Yeah, so it really is 0 to 96,000. It's a bit like... Yeah, it is a little, isn't it? But we should see. It's a little bit like anything. It may or may not. So we've just put the same thing back exactly. Okay. I was so excited. All it is showing you is it's the item selected. Do you know? Seriously. Go back to... No, I'm not very well. I'm not. Yeah, so we are looking for another tractor, definitely. Do we get that for legal? You can get the Bremer for 15,000, and there's always things in the sale. I mean, I know it is in the sale, but what I mean is it's 30,000 normally. I don't like the ramps at the back, but I would prefer, if I'm being honest, to, if I was going to buy something, this is a... Yeah, I mean, I'd love it in the sales. The flatbed trailers, that one there is amazing. It really long. It is. It's just short of some ramps, and then it would... That's my idea of a trailer. It's a little bit long, probably an adjusted one of those. Yeah, I mean, the extension is for, like, really is for bales, isn't it? Yeah, that's... Most people like those end things because you can push them against them. Me personally, I don't, because I like to have that sort of freedom where you can push them over the edge a little bit. But yeah, that's what my idea of a trailer would be. I might at some point, when I start to mod properly, as in like to do models. I've done some rudimentaries in Blender, but I don't know how to bake them and all the rest of it, which may mean absolutely nothing to anybody. Right, anyway, let's set our productions going. Greenhouse wants activating because we have put water in it, and we then want large mushroom, activate, and preserved food factory. So far, yeah, you see we've got canned peas, and the other thing that is the long grain rice or the rice. Now, this has been adjusted somewhat. Yeah, you've got the rice bag. Rice bag rice, rice bag rice. What's the difference? Rice bag and spinach bag. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of bags. But the natural one is, I've got to be honest, if you look at the cycles, I've altered this because it really tore them to pieces. I mean, it's sort of like very destructive. So let's have a look at canned peas. What is the recipe? 100 I produce. I thought, well, I don't mind losing some, but that's you know, like, so that's what we've done. I've adjusted it because it was really tearing it to pieces. I think it was 50% loss or more, and I thought, no, come on, Giants, that's really bad. Even if these are worth a bit more, I mean, that's the other thing, I haven't actually looked at that. So rice bag, rice. Again, I've done the same thing. Again, I didn't want to tweak it too much. Cycles have been increased a little, but like, yeah, because I thought some of them were terrible. So yeah, I think that's everything. So that's what we're going to be doing with our rice. So we're going to be canning it, but let's have a look at the price now that you've said that. Yes, so rice bags, which is going to be in miscellaneous. I like the way the Giants have done that. So rice bags are 4,464, and rice box. So there's a box and a bag, right? Rice oil is, so yeah, actually it's better. Yeah, that isn't. So we're wanting rice boxes then, aren't we? In that case, if that's what we're doing, we want... Oh, you can't do it. Long grain rice. You can only do that with long grain rice. You can do a rice bag. Hang on. That's a bit confusing. A rice bag and a rice bag, but that looks like a box. So I'm confused already. Yeah, rice bag rice. So it looks like that's not worth... It's about this, maybe slightly less, but that's what we've chosen. So it is what it is. I'm not going to back out now. We're still going to make some cash, probably more than selling rice as rice. So that's why I didn't want too much loss. That was really quite bad. So water, let's top this up ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I do like this tractor, but it's seriously bad limitation. But we did get a lot of stuff on this, so you can't have it always. How brilliant. The rice saplings are now actually going, so that's brilliant. I think the mushrooms, they're also a really terrible recipe. Yeah, they grow very, very slowly, so we're not going to do fantastically on those. But he's doing very well. Is there anything we can do now then? Yeah, when do I think it's March, April. I did look at this. Gordon Bennett is saving malarkey. Yeah, whatever this update they've done, this last one, it's absolutely painful. Yeah, I was looking at this just so I thought, oh, I better look if we're doing peas. So it's March, April is when we plant those. So we don't want to, yeah, we're basically saving our fields, not to be lazy, but we really want to save our fields. But we could, I suppose, pop down to the store. We could go in the RPay. I'm not sure how fast it is. I'm not sure if it can have a back thing, but I thought, well, let's have a look. I'm not normally a fan of anything like this. Yeah, it's capacity and all the rest. Normally you can't even stick a single fertilizer pallet or anything in these little tiddlers, so I'm not sure if this is a shortcut or a long cut, but I did have I put these in myself. I thought, well, if this is, we're going to try it, we might try and find a sneaky street. It's a bit round about the houses though, but 21 miles an hour. Well, it's only marginally slower than the tractor really, so yeah, it's a bit circuitous, but I thought it was quite pretty. So I thought I'd at least bring us this way at least once, but it is a bit... Oh my life, it's 271.8 hours. This has been hammered for a long time. Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll have a back thing, and obviously the Bachmans are in now, so I'm wondering... But again, I usually find that these like auxiliary vehicles are pretty useless, so I'll have it once, see the capabilities, and then think, nah, this is a load of rubbish. So we'll try it. Yeah, because the Bachmann, that's the point. We could actually, I'm just thinking about this, could buy mine. There's not much in it whether you go straight on or go right. They're both a long way away. You've got to loop back in, so you can see it really goes away from the store. But other than going across the fields, I don't think there's a lot in it between going this way and the way I would normally have gone past my old place. But I thought I'd going to make a start on this. Oh wow, okay. Let's have a look where you are on the... let's just get this to the store, see if it's got a back hitch, because it's still got a couple of minutes. Not that they don't take long to fill, do they, as we all know. Yeah, so the biggest thing we're looking for is a tractor with a 3-point link. It doesn't have to be powerful, it can even be the little John Deere, which I've often using, even at present, as an auxiliary vehicle. Or we could go with the beautiful fence from the Farm Compact. I'd like to incorporate that, really, if I'm honest. Right, anyway, let's go and see what we're looking for the back. See if this has got the ability to pull I mean, it's not very powerful. That's what I'm thinking. To me, it's not even big enough, I don't think, to stick a single fertilizer or even a single bale. So it's boasting this back thing, and I'm really not sure it actually as a capability. We will repair you. Because you no, that is it. It is what it is. Oh my life. No, it is what it is. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, well, it might as well go in whilst we're here. Go on, I'm all about function, and it's just not got any kind of function as it is. Yeah, it's one of those things that a vehicle I'll always like go, no, that's just nothing. I can't do anything with it. Right, we are now stranded at the store. Flatbed trailers. Where will it be? The new. It might be in trailers. Well, yeah, we were going to go with mine, weren't we? Only we've now stranded us here. Yeah, we were going to go with mine because it does everything. We will go the 8 meter cubic. So it's a 17.8 cubic meter. I'm going to change that to black and that to red because I like that. So 9,331, yes. Now we need to go grab the tractor because somebody decided in a fit of pique to actually like get rid of the now then, let's just borrow you because you're about to like shriek, aren't you? I can tell just by looking. Ooh, okay, actually, wow. Still think it's too far out, even it's got a right good long pipe, I have got to be honest. Yeah, I always think it's really, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've been given a lot of stuff on this map, I mean the dragon, the least bad they are, the better. I mean it's even less functional than the others that until precision farming, yeah, the only reason I could ever see for any vehicle like the little, in real life you could use them as a runaround. Now that's the other reason you could do that. A runaround for you, the farmer, whilst your workers are working and you need to still run to the fields. Right, let's send you down because we do need to go and grab that. So even though we've got the dragon at the minute, going forwards, it's not a bad idea to actually we could sort of, yeah, it's not important, is it? We've got that, we could grab that some other time. But what is important is for us to like start cultivating that field straight away. Yeah, we've only got one tractor, we've got to make the most of it. What is wrong with, oh, I'm going to do it myself. What is wrong with you? Do you know? For heaven's sake. Worker was stopped. The worker was stopped anyway. He was having a fag break, I think. Oh my life. Right, okay. I've got to go down a little bit. I lift that. I did, yeah, I did. See if the worker will work this time or not. Yeah, so we've got 3 sort of small rice fields, which is yeah, on levels. These are proper tradition. That's why I thought another reason to do this really. Now, are you actually going to work this time? You are. So right, I'm going to leave that then. So yes, I do like. Oh yeah, that's you. I was going to say you look like a tractor, but you're not, are you? Really? Let's go and. I'm glad we've got this. So we'll shift you right next to your little rice. No, he'll do here. Ooh, no, yeah, the one bad thing is, let's just assist a future me, because we really could do with pushing that drawbar away from the... Otherwise we're never going to get it, are we? And of course it's been awkward. Of course it is. Okay. I think that's probably good enough. That's it, that's not bad. Actually, this probably is better under here, isn't it, really? We can grab the rice saplings. Yeah, I'm chuffed with that. That's as long as it does enough for us in the year, that's all that matters, which would be about 4 or 5, maybe 6 of those. Right, let's have a look how we're doing. What do we need to do? So the pea harvester is over there. We ought to really put it away. I'm not sure its capacity, I'm not sure anything. All I know is all of these Oxbows are very expensive, but I can't complain too loudly because Mike from Oxbow let us use one of the spinach harvesters on New Frontier. So, and it isn't, they're nice bits of kit, it's just that, boy, are they expensive. I mean, yeah, that's why I thought we're going to have to do things like specialisations going forwards. It's going to be one of those that you're better to, like, face out your little bays. Well, not this way, though. Not the way I've done it. This is going to be more a lengthways job, isn't it? Which is... So I love the Black Sheep modding one with the bays. It sort of shows you where you should go. So, right, let's move the dragon. So we've gone for rice bags is what we're doing. We will take this down to other fields. No, I don't think that's the bestest way. Well, it's all a bit voyage of discovery at present, isn't it, really? We've got plenty of scope for, like, buying new fields all around us. It's just... Yeah, let's put it in the middle, because there's no reason they should ever go in the middle, apart from if they're going to go directly, and most people would run along the length of the row rather than any other way. So, well, I think we should probably take over the rice field, really. No? I want to just jump in there. Mind you, no, it's not. It's about destroying crop. Yeah, I used to do exactly the same with the seeds or anything we can do on the farm. I think we've done everything, haven't we, that we want to. Let's have a look at the greenhouse for the mushrooms and have a look at the... Yeah, I'd like to look at the production sort of thing. Can you actually go in there? Oh, you actually can. Fantastic. Wow, it's quite impressive. I haven't been in yet. I've sort of not had one. That's why I thought I'd really like to just go bigger with this. So, oh wow, we actually got some mushrooms already. Okay, no, we will do actually, yeah. Let's have a look. So this has not been tweaked by me at all. So one produces 5, which does 816 sack. Actually, that's not bad. That's 672. One water produces 3 oyster mushrooms. Can we stick like a water tank with extra capacity so that they don't run out? Is what I'm thinking. We have got those, haven't we? I've never used them ever. It's one of those things that I never really got into using, but really it's a sensible thing to use. So let's start to be sensible, shall we? 5,000 helps you to supply your greenhouses with water. You must place in a greenhouse a supplementary water tank. That's the only one we've got, isn't it? Yeah, it's not in here. We've got bale and pallet storage. Packer tarpaulin by Rajot G-Play, I think. I'm sure it was Rajot. We've got that by only 4K content. Yeah, it seems to be going wrong, not mine, because I've not done anything other than make it a mod, so it is just as it is, but there is definitely a fault with it. at present. That like there was an FS22 where the manure comes and goes, because I stuck one. Oh yeah, it looks like that's all we've got. It's just one of those, so it needs to be put. Now let's see. So it doesn't seem to like you getting close to the. Let's just stick that as close as you can. Right, which now means I believe that we've probably need to put a bit of water back in there. So let's go. We've not got anybody available. Yeah, we could steal that. Yeah, so basically, 11 out of 12,000. So it's not reading the storage yet. Okay, that's a bit. We just put it in. It should be. Right, anyway, let's do a bit of work, shall we? I would say. I think I'm going to go into a time lapse because it's going to take a while for the worker to actually get that field done. They're not exactly very large, are they, to be honest? Yeah, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yes, I was saying once, I'm not being lazy. I didn't finish it off. I'm not very well. I'm a bit more skittery than normal, and I'm always a bit skittery. Yeah, it's when I do sugar cane, I always let the workers do it because I have bad experiences with all of them. It's weird. There's a lot of little bits on the harvester that damage the crop. Even when you think that you're actually doing a good job, you're actually damaging the crop. And I know this with sugarcane, so I leave the workers who've got that magic ability to like float through things to actually do the job, even though these workers are quite annoying. And they are sort of better but sort of worse, which that doesn't make much sense, but it is true. They're really a bit weird. They do some right strange things. Very strange things. It's hard to try to understand them, to sort of work with them the best you possibly can, because they do weird things cutting into the edges of fields. I've seen them hollow massive things out when there was no need for it. It's really strange behaviour, but they are, for console, I've got to be honest, it's almost up there with Causeway, almost, apart from, again, they won't do any baling of any sort, which doesn't seem to make much difference, much sense to me, but hey-ho. Right, anyway, yeah, just thought I'd just explain, because I'm not being funny, I'm not being lazy. It just is the fact that they are better at harvesting, because I mean, the rice might be okay, but I don't really want to risk it. I suppose the only way we can do that is if we harvest the same fields twice with me doing it and a worker. That'll prove both to myself and you that I'm actually right. So we'd have to pick a field, perhaps the first one. I do like that. It really is very, very beautiful. It is. I do like the fact we've been given these 3 little rice fields. So we're not going to have much to do other than package our thing. We've not got no means of feeding our animals. Not even a little grass field have we got. Now I suppose we could actually. That is a point. I think we really need a couple of years of farming to get the best out of our businesses, even if that means to just do lots of peas or to buy another. Yeah, we've got that. We can also do the peas. We have got 2 small fields that we have got ready, like field 28 and yeah, that field 30 is rice. That's what we've just done. It is that one there. That's at 27. So the one next to the silo and the one that we sort of is right in front of our, and neither are very large. Yeah, they are really quite small, but the entire thing is very reasonable actually. Obviously this one is another one 43, and those 2 are 81. So we're not selling them. I'm not just showing you. What are the prices like? Because if we're going for future expansion, oh my life, it's a forest. Okay, well we're not ever going to be buying that one. 122. Oh, that one likewise. You're getting half of a forest. Which, let's go and visit that, because I want to see is it possible to expand the fields, as in like, or is it just, because I've got to be honest, so far what I've seen on the map is it's very undulating, so there's not an awful lot of chance for you to could increase to here. Not a lot really. Not a lot. Yeah, and then it drops off. That's what I'm saying. It's not. There's only a little bit you could improve this. So, although you're getting all this extra land, it's not land you can actually use, and it makes the field very expensive. You sort of like buying half of a wasted field. More. It's more like a third. Yeah, it's 3.03 hectares, but only one of that is actually usable. So in this area, so far, I can only see farmland 32. Oh my life. That's well bad. I'm regretting buying this area already. Well, we're close to 25, but that's not bad. Yeah, we could expand this away, because I've got to be honest, buying half of a forest every time you buy a field, I think what I would do is, if we're going to do that, is because we're not going into forestry, I think I would sell, yeah, between yourselves, what I would do is I'd spend 100 grand, I'd buy it for 400 or 1,000, I'd give myself 300,000 back, because I'm only buying the fields, and I think, because otherwise it makes a travesty really, the same as that one. If you look at that, it's about the same as 29, but then 29's got a, yeah, yes. So let's look at comparable fields, hectares wise, because that's fibbing. 4.42 might be the whole field. That's 1.9, and it's smaller than that. So yeah, if 1.9, I'd say 49 is about comparable. That's 2. So that's 2. So really, you could say directly, yeah, and you're buying half of a thing for that, but that's not too bad. Let's look for a small field that's about that size. 39, I bet that's 2. Oh, it's not. Yeah, so we're talking 74,000 for something like that, and that's what I think we should do. I would augment that by not like 190,000. We would spend 90 grand. I think we're going to have that kind of agreement, because it's ridiculous. We can't do anything with the land anyway. It's sort of a convention, but otherwise this area is totally useless to us, because we've got to go somewhere else, and that's daft. It is. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy, but we're also going to sell the other things, wink wink, to a logger who's going to do the forestry side of it. That's reasonable. It's just it is a gaming convention. How are you doing? No, Gordon Bennett. So dangerous that is. Yeah, enter vehicle is what we want. Oh, Okay, my bad. My bad. That's with being in menus and on the sides of fields. And I've got to give him his due, or her. Actually, I think it was a lady. They're so slow as well. They seem to have my whinging it. No, I'm not very well. It always makes you a bit testy. Let's just grab you. Yeah, the other thing that's a bit weird about the workers is you start them somewhere and they like get all finicky and like go, ooh, I'm not starting here, and they just wander, and then they'll go and start where you put them anyway. I'm like, okay, you just, you know, like, you do your own thing because you're going to anyway. So I'll start it somewhere, it'll pull back, and then it'll go forwards again. I'm like, well, that's where I put you in the first place. Why did you do that? Why are you wasting time? Just get on with it. Stop faffing around. Tally-ho. Let's just see. Yeah, pulls back, goes a long, long way, and then goes, oh, actually, I think you were right. Yeah, that's not a bad place to start. It's crazy, isn't it? It really is. It's like a comedy. A parody, I think, really is probably more right. We could be working now. There's no excuse for us. We'll set that going in a minute on the other. We are lifted. Yes, we are. Let's lift it for like go around the corners. We don't want any. Trying to be good. Trying. Yeah, I thought we may as well turn these fields around straight away rather than faff around and wait. Yeah, I've started to do that quite a bit actually. Usually set my workers going on because it's just a good field prep, isn't it? I've not always done that. I mean, Hobo's Hollow did teach me some fairly good tricks. It's amazing actually thinking about Hobo's Hollow how much that Let's Play did change me as a virtual farmer. Yeah, I did get into some quite good habits, and it's quite amazing how you can get into bad habits with being a start from scratch or with working off the edge of a field. You soon lose that ability to... Oh, then be careful, don't go over the edge. Yeah, you soon lose that tidy ability and becomes sort of like not tidy, right? Let's just chase you up the field and we'll move you on to the one above. We will come down there. Yeah. 12% now. We'll set you going and then we shall move the dragon. And then we shall crack on with doing that. And I would say that that's probably not a bad session, actually. Yeah, our first recording session on new Hutan Pantai. Of course, if nobody agrees with me that it was a good idea to move, then this will never see the light of day, and I will have wasted a good hour of my life. I'll probably still air it anyway, just as a, yeah, as a one-off. What could have been, I think I might call it. The adventures on Hutan Pantai. A glimpse into the future that could have been but isn't. Ooh, what am I just about to do that? I keep forgetting about the weight on the front. But anyway, if this is going to be a reasonable length, I'm going to time lapse this next 10 minutes, otherwise it might go well over. Yeah, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. just thinking about what I said actually about the small tractors. Yeah, the fence. It would be nice to feature them actually. And they're not. I doubt you'll even ever get them into. And the other thing is, it also adds the front loader thing to them as well as a sprayer that's very reasonable. Prefer the. Do we care about that? Do we go? It's a 95 horsepower. I used to love the little Fendt GT, but I think what we'll do is we're going to go narrows. Because I just think I mean, they're nice narrows as well, actually. They're not too horrible. I think we will. We're going to go with a humble little tractor. And it's going to be multi-purpose. We're going to buy the bits and bobs for it. Oh, my life, these graphics are terrible. Yeah, so we're going to keep it the traditional Fendt colours as well. So it's only a little humble tractor. Meant for auxiliary things, really. So we're going to get the front loader. So we want the little... do we go... No. Do we go like Fendt red? Do something a little bit different, because it does match. Go on then, let's go. Let's do a little bit different. Right, we're going to need a quick with... Yeah, this has changed. So it's with... But that's without the camera. Yeah, so I'll have that one, because I'm really not sure about the camera anyway. Stickers I'm quite happy with. Yes. And we also may as well, because you're never going to beat this sort of price, is go for the proper... He says as he comes out the sprayer for it. You're just not going to beat that no matter what. So we're going to go for... That's the normal GTA with 1450 for 2000. I mean, come on, it's just amazing. And also the RAW itself. So it's just an unbeatable, and it's 21 meters. It's really not terrible at all. Right, and the other thing we're going to buy, I would say it's in trailers, is something that's just dropped yesterday. No, it's not in trailers. Right, what will it be under? It could be in its own DLC then. Yeah, let's have a look. It is the Fendt GTA platform. Yes, we would like it to be not a bulk, just to be like that, I think. Standard steel plate. How much expensive is that? Ooh, chassis colour. Is it silver or custom? Glossy. It's very slow, very, very metallic. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking of a nice... It might not be chrome, but we shall see. Yeah, it might be horrible, but let's have a look, shall we? No, that's not very chromey, is it? If I'm saying that's metallic, okay, well, what's grey? It's hardly, yeah, it's really horrible. No, we don't like that at all. Hue. Is that? It has got a slight. Not, yeah, not really though, has it? It's weird. It's nothing like. I think no. It's better to be one of the like Fendt. I think the Fendt red is going to be better if we're going to do a... Hang on, it did say metallic. Oh right, no, that's a speckle. It's not got a proper metallic. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, it's got glossy, but no metallic. By the look of that, I can't see any. No metallic. Yeah, it's got a completely different hue. So you could. Yeah, it's supposed to be able to add metallic, but that does not look very metallic. Oh, okay. Let's look at that and see. No, it doesn't, does it? It's yeah. It's not right. Let's go fen red. And we should buy that as well. Obviously they're not interchangeable, and this is going to be our vehicle for like going down and like doing things. So we have sort of made a choice. Let's go down the shop and grab that while that's finishing off. We obviously can't grab all of that, by the way. Yeah, this I am aware. So let's grab front loader. I think is probably, we're also going to need a weight as well. So I think that's probably the most important thing right now. It's a beautiful weight that I like quite a lot. It's yeah, there's a few weight packs coming through now, which is nice. I was wondering whether I'd got to do one myself. Yeah, this one here I like. We will do main colour fen red. It just seems to be highly appropriate. We'll keep the grey. It's weird, the design colour does cost you. So, and you can sort of see, yeah, I like this front loader because this has been thought out well, because its centre of gravity is really quite special. Yes, I hope these colours meets who, I can't remember which viewer it was who like said you don't have some like weird colours. Yeah, maybe maybe I do. I always think that they're alright, but maybe I don't. I just think I'm going with the fence actually at the minute. Oh, no. Oh, that's not really what I wasn't trying to detach the tool. I was trying to obviously like make a mess of things. And thought I'd got that silver's part. Right, okay, so that little bobble is the side you need to be facing. I did sort of know this, but yeah, obviously didn't. So we should be able to take the trailer as well, and we'll come for the sprayer when we need. We could. Yeah, we could. It's true. I know we could. We could sort of take one up on the front loader. Yeah, because this has got straps, so we could sort of. I'm not trying to detach. I'm trying to grab. Should have thought. Actually, it's my fault. I got the angle wrong. It's going to be one of those. Right, so let's grab the row, the front tank. Platform we obviously can't take at the same time. That's not really dangerous or anything, is it? Yeah, what I'm saying is, for the cost of the sprayer alone is paid for the fence, even if like, ooh. Okay, is that going to be? No, it's all right. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take that up. And we're going to go the other way this time and see if it's much different. Because I think by the time you've gone through that forest, although it does sort of cut, I don't know, you know. I'm not sure that that's not a bad. I think. Right, we're going to indicate because there's a car next to us. We're going to try. Yeah, I think actually it's not that bad. The only bad thing is the dog leg up here, because you're sort of going back on yourself a little. But it is true. There's a massive bit of the field you would go all the way past it and then all the way back. So all things considered, as long as this can manage this hill, it probably is the better of the way. So up to 2 tractors, and this is really what I call the real workhorse that's going to be doing the auxiliary stuff. The other one can be doing the heavy lifting and that type of stuff. And this little one, which I've never seen in the sales yet, but it's not long dropped, has it? So imagine our field is not far off. So we're spending money like water as you do, but the sprayer alone, if you were to buy a sprayer, the cheapest one in the game I think is 21 grand. Well, we've just spent like about 40, but we've also got like a platform and a vehicle too, so I think that's a right good Admittedly, it's not terribly powerful, but it doesn't need to be. We're not. That's not. Its function isn't to be like that. I've got to be honest. I often find this kind of tractor the most useful of all, and it is the most humble of them all. It's the one that can trounce on the fields without damaging crop and things like that, which are really important to you, the farmer. Whereas your other big, beastly, massive 517 horsepower fence, same brands, it's going to wreck your crop if it does the same thing. So yeah, and some of them don't even have the ability to actually let's drop that. Let's drop the row with the other front box. Yes, another one where you need to have the select of the thing to actually move it, which is a bit. Do like that. I say it's got a really good centre of gravity and would lift well beyond what it sort of should be able to. Right, okay, that's so ooh, not bad. Almost. That's about 2, 4, 5.5. We should have a look. Yeah, I don't trust my workings out. Let's set the worker going with the cultivator. Because by the time we've finished chatting, sticking this lot in and sticking the harvester away, it will have done a quarter of the field and it will carry on next time, which is one feature that I'm really pleased with. Yeah, I think Giants, yeah, there's quite a few features. We know there's glitches, there's bound to be glitches, because all companies, I missed that a bit. All companies let us do the testing. It is as simple as that. So, right, let's take the dragon first. See, we need to dump the rice into the can place. It says as it crashes into the water. And then we should shift the bat. So this is where we need to be. Okay, right, we need to switch that on because I cannot for the life of me make out where I'm supposed to dump that. Settings on. Oh, right, typical, right at the end. Okay. That I am right about these. They all have got a very, very narrow bit where you're supposed to dump them. Now, I hope you're not going to bash into the... Ooh, no. It's a very shallow push-up. Yeah, this is a versatile vehicle. And not a too silly back as well. Like 8 tons, quite reasonable. So let's grab the harvester. I think we can walk around the corner. I don't think it's that far to run. Really? Yeah, I know. We're coming. I knew you'd... You had the whole field and you had to come to me first. Seriously. Right, I think... Yeah, now we've got the fuel. We've even thought of the fuel. It's a proper farmyard. We've got fuel points and we've got water points, so we're going to give it a good old wash as we put it all away. Let's turn those zone markers off. I hope that I'll remember where that is. Yeah, it always does that click when you come in. I would be grateful if anyone would let me know what it actually is. Whether it pauses the game, is it pausing the game, or... Yeah, you definitely deserve a good wash. You did a cracking job. So that is the full extent of our harvest for the very first year. Of course, we have no hand in any of this, so I'm very grateful for the fact that we sort of, as you do tend to, get given a handle, in a way. Because it's very easy, as I keep saying, to spend money, but it's not so easy to earn it. Stick you... Wow, we did go into the rock a little. Right, my bad. My back thing. Right, you do nicely there. This is a nice size shed. Right, so we've done that. We haven't switched that on, I don't think. So we want to be doing... That is active, isn't it? Yes, that is active, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Otherwise it wouldn't say deactivate. So we want to be doing the which it's weird. The rice bag rice we want to be doing. Now, how much does that do? It does 96 times 100, so 9,600? No, it can't be. No, that produces 75, and it is rice bags. So, yeah, you do. It's obviously the boxes, as we saw, well, they are really good. So I've got to be honest. Rice, the other kind of rice, with our normal harvester, is not a bad idea. Which means it would be a good idea to actually buy another field. Go out on a bit of a limb, because we've got the infrastructure, the business, we've got it already ready. So that's where I'm going to leave this first session, though. We have made a start. There's another dragon just driving by. We've made a choice for the second tractor, and we are spending money like water, as you tend to do. So yes, yeah, I do like the Annaberger set. I think if anybody makes like more backs for it, a little bit like Giants have already sort of done the legwork for it, haven't they? What's it called? Something. Yeah, I'm sure you're all with me on what I'm on about, but yeah, I say I'm not very well. I can't think properly. We'll probably be up in trailers. Changing systems, that's it. Obviously, we had the 38,000. It's about on par with the old one that we used to have. It's not the same kind of system, though, is it? But you could sort of adapt it. So you've got a 35 cubic meter and a up to 36 cubic meter version. 24 meter. Oh, manure spreaders. That is not bad. Yeah, not for a 24 cubic meter spread. Is really quite phenomenal. No, we want to go manure spreader. Let's have a look. It is 24 cubic. So yeah, that's a right good spread. I mean, 50,000, but so it'd be nearly 100,000 again. It's, yeah, you need a cheaper option. Hook lifts, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's a shame. It's sort of, for Giants, it's sort of not bad. Yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction. Right, so let's see how we're doing down the bottom. I mean, I do love that feature that's going to crack on, sort of without our, intervention. It's all my life. It's not far off done. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.